G'day everyone, and welcome to the start of another video. This video has us leaving Wentworth and we head back to South Australia, but on the way we stop in at Lake Cullulleraine and have a couple of nights there. Very beautiful there by the lake, nice green lawns. And then we make our way onto the river at Plush's Bend near Renmark. One night there on the side of the river. Beautiful, always camping along the water, no matter where it is. And from there we make our way to Berri, and that's the sole reason that we're actually on this trip. We went up the Davinci Ranges and across the Broken Hill and so on, but it was to finish up here at Berri, and it's the Traveller Owners Group, Caravan Group get together, the annual get together, and we'll be part of that again, even though we haven't got a Traveller Caravan, but always good to meet up with those people that you don't see but once a year, so looking forward to it. I'm Mick, and this is Sally. Together we've been caravanning Australia since the 1980s, and more recently we started to put the videos together just to show you some of what we see out there. There's a lot to see in Australia, and we hope you enjoy what we have here to show you. You can follow us on our trips via the following social media platforms. With our time camping on the Darling River now over, it was time to leave Wentworth, cross the bridge and go back into Victoria and start to make our way towards South Australia. Our travel destination for today wasn't going to be quite as far as South Australia though. We're actually going to stop at Lake Cullulleraine. There are two caravan parks to choose from here. We have stayed at one of these two before, but on this trip we were going to give the other one a go. With us only travelling that short distance today, we pulled up at Johansen Reserve, and we're a little bit early to get into the caravan park, but such a beautiful green lawned area here. It was a casual walk around just to pass a bit of time before we went down to the park to check in. With such a great play area for the kids, public toilets, beautiful green lawns, it's the ideal place for a family picnic. But on this day that we arrived here, it was so windy, the water was trying to blow in off the lake's edge and come up over on the bank onto the lawn. With it being check-in time to the caravan park, we left the reserve and took that very, very short drive that was going to take us down to the caravan park. G'day everyone, and we've arrived at Lake Cullulleraine, and we're set up here at Tranquil Waters, Cullulleraine, and it's one of the two caravan parks here. Very beautiful green lawns, very nice. Here for 2 nights, and then we move on to the Riverland in South Australia after that. It was fairly quiet during our stay here at this caravan park on this trip. Not a lot of traffic, but it was midweek when we were here, and we had heard, after talking to one of the maintenance people here, that they were booked out for the coming weekend. With such a vast, healthy area of green lawn, it must give that cooling effect during the summer months when people are here for all the water activities. The lake itself, I believe, is a result of all the irrigation when the irrigation system was set up here. Perhaps it was just a location that flooded out, but it is a very, very pretty place to stop at, there's no doubt about that. A little bit of water blowing up over here from the wind, but once that wind dies down, it would be very, very nice to stay here. All this lawned area that we've been looking at, of course, is right alongside the caravan park. You've got the barbecues here, great for the family to come down and enjoy the area. And with it being so close to the caravan park, of course caravan park people, I surmise, would also come up and use the barbecues. Today we're going to take the very short drive that was going to take us down to the River Murray, where we could have a look at the channel that feeds the water into the lake. As the drone flies now, it's going directly down to the River Murray, where that channel will start, and the road that's going to take us out there is all dirt road, but it's in very good condition. There's no reason why any vehicle wouldn't safely make it out there. We're now looking towards the River Murray, and this is a channel that comes from the River Murray that then goes in under the road here and continues onto the lake and delivers water to the lake and the irrigation system. We weren't aware that this is a pumped water supply, and whilst we were there we found a sign that was taking us down this road, and that was going to finish up taking us to the historic pump house, and here we are now, and that's the old pump house that used to be used to pump water up that channel. We were lucky enough for a small donation. There was a volunteer here and he gave us a guided tour through this pump house, and the pump house does run each year on the King's birthday. Loch 9 isn't very far from the old historic pump house, and we took a quick drive down there. Always nice to come to these lochs. It's a beautiful sight to see them from there like we're looking now. The ground area well maintained and looked after, and just a credit to the people that work there. As far as I am aware, all of these lochs along the Murray River system, I'm not sure about the Darling, but certainly the Murray River, they're all open to the public. Anyone can come down and go within the areas that are open to the public and view how these work and the surrounding grounds, and any of the staff that we've ever spoken to on any loch are always been more than willing to give some sort of description or tell you exactly how things do work. With our time at Lake Cullulleraine now being over, it was time to make our way into South Australia, but first we had the fruit fly inspection at Yamba. South Australia has fruit fly restrictions, of course, in the Riverland, and it's a big thing there. Do the right thing as we did, and there's no issues. And when we pulled up here, we got talking to the gentleman that did the inspection on the caravan and our car, and he actually gave us a magnet, and that had a phone number on it that we could ring at any stage should we want to query the items that we could bring across the border. As long as you're compliant with all the requirements here, which is not very hard to do, it's a very quick and painless process to go through, and we were soon on our way again. Unlike going into Western Australia, as you head west across on the Nullarbor, you get checked there at the fruit fly inspection station. It is then a very long way before you can get good green groceries and vegetables and the likes. But here, when you go through this one, It's only a short drive and you're into Renmark, and then you can restock the fridge. From the town of Renmark, it is a dirt road that will take you down to Plush's Bend, but that's only a very short drive and no issues whatsoever with the road conditions on our trip. G'day everyone, and we're at Plush's Bend, which is a campsite on the River Murray near Renmark, and we're here for one night and then we'll be making our way into Berri tomorrow. There are many campsites here along the river at Plush's Bend, and it has you camping right on the water's edge. You're elevated up on the bank, and beautiful area to camp in. Plenty of trees, so you got to be careful where you park if you're chasing the solar, but you do need to book these campsites before you arrive, and they are designated campsites. It's not a matter of finding somewhere to go and just going wherever you want. You do need to go into the regular camp spot. As mentioned, the road that brings you into these camping locations here are very good, but just be warned that if you get heavy rain whilst you're here, the immediate area that you camp in can get quite tacky. For those that watched our previous video prior to this one, where we came down and camped along the Darling River, the Murray River is a lot wider than the Darling River, and there is more water traffic as we stayed here than what there was along the Darling. It was getting towards the end of October when we were here, and the fire season was starting at the 1st of November, and that gave us the opportunity to have one last barbecue cooked on the wood whilst we were here. Once the wood had burnt down and created a few coals, it was time to get the old trusty barbecue out, place above the coals, and get ready to start cooking. Nothing beats a bit of potato cooked on the open barbecue as an entree before we have our meat. Once the potato was all cooked, it was time to put the meat on the barbecue and sit back and enjoy our potato entree. The wood that we were using to cook on this barbecue was a lot that we bought from Broken Hill before we went out to the Medindi lakes, and it's amazing how small a piece of wood that you need there to get a barbecue cooking, and very economical as far as the wood goes. A $20 bag of wood, I reckon we could get at least 5 or 6 barbecues out of it. After our one night at Plush's Bend, we started to make our way towards Berri, but it was only a short drive, and for that reason alone we were going to get there way too early to get into the caravan park, but there was plenty to look at in Berri as we walked along the river. Once check-in time had arrived at the caravan park, we made our way down there. We already had a week's booking pre-arranged and booked there, so it's only a matter of going into the check-in office, finding our site and going to that site and setting everything up. G'day everyone, and we've arrived in Berri and we're set up here for a week, and the purpose of our stay here is the Traveller Owners Group, Caravan Group. It's the annual get together. We no longer have our Traveller Caravan, of course, but we were invited here, or we're allowed to still come and continue with the group and meet some friends that you only see once every 12 months for most of them, and it should be a good time. We won't do very much recording whilst we're here. We've done it a couple of times before, so there's a few other videos that you can go back and have a look at, but we're looking forward to our week stay here. The Berri Caravan Park is a very well presented caravan park, and as you can see here, the lawns that have no vehicle traffic on them are in excellent condition, well maintained and luscious green lawns. In total this year, there were 60 traveller caravans attending this event, and that made for a nice number for a great get-together. It was only a short drive, or for those that wanted to take a very easy walk, it was not very far at all. That would take you from the caravan park down to the main business area of Berri. It's a great time of the year in September, October, November to be in the Riverland. Everything was just at a premium with the grounds. The lawns were green, the bushes were green, and the main street was well presented. All the flowers now, very pretty to look at, and it just adds to the splendour of the location. Nice calm water, and if you look at the end here as we come in, zoom in, there's pelicans a little bit far away, so a bit hard to see, but this area that we're now filming is straight across from the caravan park. It's the main river channel there. Beautiful lawned area, picnic area, barbecues, shelters, everything that you want, and it's also the same location for the boat ramp. The Traveller Caravan Owners Group weekend actually commenced on the Thursday, and that was with registration and a happy hour, and it didn't conclude until Tuesday after the Melbourne Cup. The entire period was just full of fun, and the Lions Club luncheon here, and the organiser, and we need one of them. We had a guest speaker, very well presented, and of course we've got admin staff as well. All these things that are in the background that we don't normally see, just to bring this weekend together for everyone to enjoy. One of the ladies in the group gave us a alpaca wool spinning demonstration. Very amazing to watch it happen, to see how it all comes together. And a couple of us had to go on the machine to try to get the machine to spin, but it wasn't as easy as what it appeared though. The day of the Melbourne Cup brought a bit of fun and laughter to the group with the ladies' dress up and the men's dress up, and it was just great entertainment. Even George was enjoying himself on the big race day. It was just before the race was ready to start that some of the horses came over to our group just to make sure that we're all set and ready to watch it on the big screen. One horse was taking a liking to the other, but that's a story for another day. Well, that brings us to the end of this video, and hope you've enjoyed what we've done. And from here we head back to Adelaide. Not sure where we're going next. We have got a trip planned to Goolwa in South Australia in December. Whether we get away before that or not, we don't know. But until we do go away and put another video up, you take care and look after yourself.